Greetings, I'm Michael Matsuda, President of the Martial Arts History Museum. Now, many people ask me about the Hall of Fame. So let's talk about the Hall of Fame. There are many Hall of Fames all over the place in every sport and all that, and that's wonderful. I love it when people get recognition for what they've done. You know, in the martial arts, we have tons of Halls of Fames. We have hundreds of them coming and going every year. And again, I don't say anything about any of them. But I think it's important that people get recognized for what they've done. People do great accomplishments in the martial arts, and I am supportive when people get recognition. But let's talk about a Hall of Fame for the martial arts as a whole. What we did at the museum to make it different is we decided to create a Martial Arts History Museum Hall of Fame based on historical achievements, what people have done to change history. Now, there have been many wonderful martial artists that have done fantastic things. Many great tournament winners, many people who break thousands of boards and all that. Many wonderful achievements that have been done in the martial arts that deserve recognition. But we need to set aside an area that the public can look at, that they can say, okay, this is what happened in history. Like Babe Ruth, what Babe Ruth did for baseball. So the museum dedicated a Martial Arts History Museum Hall of Fame of what people did to make an impact on American history. How they changed history as a whole. For example, Art Wai Wong was the first one to open a commercial school to non-Chinese. People like Chuck Norris was the first non-Asian actor when it was filled with Asian actors during the action boom of the 70s. He was the first one to get out there. Bill Wallace and Joe Louis. Joe Louis, for example, was the one who stood behind full contact karate and really got it started. Benny Urquidez became one of the greatest kickboxers in history. These are all history-making things that changed the martial arts in a different direction for the better. Cynthia Rothrock wasn't just a competitor. She broke barriers and opened the doors for female martial artists in forums and championships. She not only broke that barrier, but she opened the door for women in films. She was the first major action star. Jackie Chan brought comedy into the martial arts. These are historic pieces of history. And these people changed history. They changed our outlook on the martial arts. They took martial arts in a different direction. So that's what we focus the Hall of Fame on. Those people that changed history for the better as a whole, that affected the entire martial arts community. There are many people that affected their own communities, and that's wonderful. You know, people that have given of their time for underprivileged children and so on. But the museum had to set its point and look at what was impacting history, what changed history, and through this, the Martial Arts Hall of Fame was created. There are 10 individuals nominated and selected each year that go into the Hall of Fame. And these guys are very picky on who they put in, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very glad to see. So it is the history makers, those who made an impact, deserve the recognition for the museum and to be in the museum's Hall of Fame.